Thank you. Well, good morning, everybody. So yes, I will talk about military and end-to-end connectivity. And then you should, yeah, opla, I get one more. So maybe you are a bit surprised by the picture just behind me. It's not the kind of picture we have usually in this kind of area. Well, the idea is that I will tell you a story today. The story of Mary. Mary is the little girl here, and she's the daughter of my brother. And when I was living in the US, my brother asked me, well, Eric, could you take Mary to the US and show her a bit about the culture, the country, the food, and so on? I said, yes, of course, no problem. Happy to do that. And why my brother asked me this? Why did he ask me this? Well, he asked me this first because he hates traveling. He doesn't like this at all. He is scared about planes. He doesn't like the customs, speaking another language, etc. He hates that. So he said, please do that for me. You're used to doing that. Okay, good. Then he asked me this for a second reason, which is he's trusting me. And he's trusting me for what? Well, it's my brother, so hopefully he's trusting me. So he's trusting me for what? For taking good care of Mary. And what does it mean? That means taking Mary safely to her destination. So take good care of her. She's the person that he cares the most in the world. So be sure she's safe. Then he trusts me to take her on time. Don't miss the plane. Be on time, don't miss the train, don't miss the car, don't miss the taxi. Be on time. He's trusting me to make sure that she is going to the right destination at the end, my house. Don't drop her in someone's house I don't know. Then he trusts me also to make sure that I bring everything with her. She's not losing her luggages, her doo-doo, you know, the little puppet they have, etc. She doesn't have it here. And so on. So don't lose anything on the way. He's also trusting me for managing the complexity of all this. As I said, the customs, changing the money, taking this aircraft, etc., etc. All this, manage the complexity for me. I don't know. I hate that. And finally, he trusts me for managing the unexpected. That means, well, when something happened which is not planned, how do you manage that? For example, when we left the house, well, there was a huge traffic jam there. And so we had to drop the car and take the train to make it to the airport. And we made it. Well, actually, the story of Mary is the story of end-to-end military connectivity. That's the same story. You don't know it, but it's the same story. Why? Well, because every pilot is my brother. Mary is the critical information they need to share. And I am Thales. And every pilot and the military trust me to do something that is very similar. They are trusting us to make sure that the data they want to share goes all the way safely, securely. Implement transmission security, communication security, cyber security. They trust us also to make sure that it goes to the final destination, that end-to-end. The information must go to the one that really needs it, whatever it takes and whatever is the path to go there. They trust us also to do it on time. If you share the information not in the good timing, then it's useless. Information superiority goes with being on time. They trust us also not to lose anything on the way. They need the whole of the data. If you lose pixels on the picture that you want to share, then the pixel is useless and you cannot perform your mission. Even you could be in danger with this. They trust us also for managing the complexity. The pilots, not like my brother. They don't want to be bothered with all these things. I have to manage this crypto, this waveform, this frequency. I have something else to do. Actually, I have to survive and fight. So manage this complexity for me, please. And finally, they trust us for managing the unexpected in the same way. Provide resilient solutions. Because, as you say in the US, shit happens, it will happen. It will not happen the way it was planned, so please do something that will match the unexpected. So these two stories are the same stories. And like every time we talk about a story, we need a happy ending. No story with no happy ending. Of course, Mary's story got a happy ending. She went to the US, we had a good trip together, she had a good stay, it was terrific. Well, the challenge of Thales and our mission is to make sure that the end-to-end military connectivity is also a story with a happy ending. And why Thales can do that? Why we in Thales, we can do that because we master the main two pillars of these solutions, which are the systems and the products. First, the systems. We're already developing, producing, managing, operating airborne communication systems, air-to-ground communication systems, infrastructure communication systems. Besides, we have a vision. We have a vision of what must be this end-to-end communication system, how it should work, how it will deliver what the military expect. And we also are part of all the standardization groups, all the discussions between industrials and states to define what will be the interfaces and how all these systems, all these products will work together. Because there will be many players on the field. And we need to make sure that what we do connects and interacts correctly with all the others, what the others do, the other products, the other systems, the other countries, and so on. And besides, we master the products. Well, I guess in Thales, we have probably one of the largest portfolio of airborne communications products. We cover the whole frequency spectrum from VUHF to C-band, L-band, Ku-band, Ka-band, etc. We deliver products for line-of-sight solutions, beyond line-of-sight, on SITECOMs and HF and so on, and also non-line-of-sight solutions. We provide also cryptos and so on. So we have a whole bunch of solutions. We link all these solutions together thanks to our smart communication server that allows all these products to be connected within these systems I described a bit before. So I will not go, I don't have the time, even if I had a bit more time today, but still I will try to stick to my timeline. And to describe all these products and all the solutions to you today. Lucky for the guys here that we have many experts in the room beside here to explain you all the details. For the guys on the web, well, I invite you to check on our website for all the details or contact us to get to know more about the system and solution. And then getting to see our experts or our papers or our documents, then you will see how we in Thales are committed and how we intend to make sure that this end-to-end military connectivity story will have a happy ending for every pilot in this aircraft. Thank you for your attention.